Impossible.
Commander, what do we do now?
Many of us have probably considered pre-ordering Star Wars Battlefront. Well, and I have myself. Anyways, today I thought it would be nice to take you on a journey through what you will get for pre-ordering, or if you shouldn't pre-order at all. So, my name is Hurricane Turtle. I'll leave a like if you like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more like this. Anyways, let's get right into the content. EA and DICE blew us away at Star Wars Celebration with the amazing Star Wars Battlefront 2 reveal trailer. Now, the trailer contained a lot of cool things, and we got to see a lot of the potential for the future game, a single player campaign and a new epic multiplayer. Now, if we do take a look at their website, they have a bit more information about the game and a little bit more about what the different editions of the game will give you. Taking a closer look at the website, we can see that it has some tabs on the right side. Single player, expanded multiplayer, space battles, character from every era, split screen co-op, customize and progress, pre-order bonus, and stay up to date. Every tab here gives you brief information about the game, except for the stay up to date, where you can sign up to the newsletter if you really want information directly from EA and some newsletter information in general. Taking a look at the single player tab, we can see that this single player in Battlefront 2 will be focused around the Imperial side, looking over towards the rebels after losing the Death Star. This is quite an interesting twist, and you don't really see this done at all. If it's ever been done, I don't think so, which is really cool. And I'm a big fan of the Empire myself, so I don't mind that this is a story. Now, looking at the multiplayer tab that they have on this website, we can see that they have the same player count as they had before. Now, in my book, this is sort of a minus, as I would hope they would go bigger and better, as they said this game would be bigger than the previous one. The only way I could see how 40 players could really work in this one is if they add some AI to join you in the battlefield so the battles won't feel so empty. Now, it will be interesting to see how it will play across every era, and I'm really interested to see if they will let weapons carry across from era to era, so you could use clone weapons in the First Order time or not. Looking at some of the space battles, we have a smaller player count where there's only up to 24 players. Now, don't get this wrong, it still does have the right scale. Compared to the previous Battlefront that we have currently, this Battlefront seems to get the scale right, which is really cool, and you can see the Star Destroyer being a real huge threat in the background. Also, there is confirmed, or there is concept images of boarding the capital ships and fighting inside them while also doing space battles. Now, this is something I'm looking really forward to, and maybe, please, maybe they will have some galactic conquest. We haven't seen anything from the Clone Wars yet, and maybe at EA Play this summer we will see some of the new content from that era and maybe get some other cool mechanics. Now, a character from every era is a really cool thing. This means that you will basically have heroes from every era. As you can see here, you can see Darth Maul, and damn, it's gonna be badass. Just think about the Clone Wars, you have Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker, the good guy Anakin Skywalker. And maybe we'll see some other people as well, who knows? It'll be interesting to see how many heroes that DICE wants to implement into the game. If they do put in other heroes in the future, I assume there'll probably be DLCs or free characters. Now, there's not gonna be any season passes for this game, which is really nice. Split screen co-op sort of says itself, you can play with your friends on the couch on the consoles. The customization and progression is you can tailor your unique abilities for each hero, trooper and starfighter to gain the upper hand in the battle with Star Wars Battlefront 2's diverse and powerful progression system. The path to victory is yours to decide. Now, this means that you actually might be able to customize the abilities your hero have. The same goes for the normal troopers and starfighters, which is very cool. Now, for the last thing, we're gonna look at the pre-order bonuses and the difference between the versions. I'll put a link to this down in the description below so you can get a better look at it, because the site I have here is Norwegian. The differences are not very big. The only big difference is that the deluxe edition gets a lot of other extra stuff, and the extra stuff doesn't say it's exclusive. So this extra stuff is basically just a head start in the game in general. You get a few extra blasters and a few special star cards like the laser trip mines, the grenade, the personal shield, battle command, which is new, which I'm looking forward to see what we'll do. Anyways, the prizes are quite different, and in my opinion this far, I would say do not pre-order the game yet. If you do have the money to pre-order, I would say just go for the standard edition until they show more, and if you get really invested into the game and you think that this is the game that you really want, then I would say change to the deluxe edition. But for now, I wouldn't really recommend pre-ordering as we haven't seen a lot and there's still a lot of information and questions hanging in the air, like the player counts and such on. Anyways, my name is Hurricane Turtle, leave a like on this video as it helps us out a lot, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'd love to see you in the next video. Goodbye.